Welcome back, metal fans. Simple little project today. We'll be mounting a tooth bar on a skid loader bucket. Probably not any welding, a little bit of torching. Should be fine. Let's go. So we have a 78-inch bucket, tooth bar I found on Marketplace. Got a little bit of a gap. We'll have to make some shims. It's not centered either. So we're touching there. Kind of a test fit. Downside is we are sitting on that bolt, and the same on the other side. So I'm thinking I just might cut those 4 bolts. Yeah, I can't even, I could put one in that hole at a later date. We'll see. That's the plan. Cut that, cut that. I thought about just cutting this and moving it over, but the way that this is all together, I didn't want to move that one. So we'll see. I think the straight cutting edge is good enough. Bolt there, and the rest of them are all fine. It's just the 2 on the end have to get snipped off. Then we can center the bar up, lay out our hole, punch a hole through there, and if I have to put a little shim to center it, then so be it. Contact. Contact. Not too bad. Just nicked the bucket there, but that'll be okay. All right, so we're squared up. Sitting pretty decent. Not a big fan of this gap. Say just about a 1/2 inch. I don't know if that's normal. Let me know if that's normal. What do you guys think of bolt-on cutting edges? I know a dedicated bucket would be ideal, but I don't need teeth enough to spend the money on a dedicated bucket. Not right now, anyway. So, next, blow 2 holes for that. I got these are pretty cool. It's a self-centering center punch. That is spring-loaded. That pin just floats in there. But this end is spring-loaded. I got them in 2 sizes. I think this goes up to 1 inch. And it will center in that, and then you can push it down so you know you're centered top to bottom. So I'll center it top to bottom. I'll center it this way. And these you don't want to hit hard. This is just to mark it. So you just want to take a hammer, lightly tap it till you see the dimple. Then you can use a heavier punch, center punch. Make a bigger dimple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a pilot hole all the way through. And I'm going to take a hole saw and just kind of score the outside so I have something to trace with a torch. Instead of trying to hole saw through this bucket. And this way you have a center hole to actually start the torch. And now you have a decent scribe line from the hole saw teeth. So you can start the torch in the middle, go, cut your hole. I'll do the same on that side. Bolt it in, and yeah, this little project's over. Yep. Take a piece of soapstone. I'm going to circle that. And we can find it later. You just need, there we get some light, just got to mark it. And you can come back with a bigger punch, put a nice crater in it. It's your drill bit doesn't walk. Well, now it'll be a good test of, do I have any sharp drill bits? Starting out with a 1/16 for a pilot bit, and I'll jump up to 1/4 inch, and then we'll hit it with the hole saw. Just remember, lots of lube. Lubricating helps keep drill bits sharp, keeps metal moving. This is just some 1540 I have laying around. That's what I use for cutting fluid for anything. Small drill bits, you don't want to go real fast, you'll burn them up. Light pressure, medium to slow speed. Your bits will last a while. Look at that, already through. Nice. Do the same on the other side. Now we're not using this, and I'll show you why. Look at that wobble. Thanks, Fastenal. I think I got a Milwaukee I can swap this out for. 3/4 bolts, I'm going to punch a 7/8 hole in there just for a little wiggle room. Alright, so I found my Milwaukee set. Look at that. It's got a little wobble, but nothing like that. Fasten all set. Alright. Bucket's also thinner than I thought it was. Let's see if the hole saw punches through. Maybe we won't even have to torch it. But, lots of lube. Lots of lube. Okay, now the fun part. Yep, we're still going to torch that. So what I'm going to do, so we have our hole. I'm going to take the hole saw. I'm going to score the outside, and that's going to give me a line to trace that can't get burned off like a paint marker or a Sharpie or something. See if I can do this one-handed. Probably not. Well, we're close. So what you can do, you can start the torch in the middle, and then you can just cut your circle. Now you don't have to worry about blowing through, shit blowing back at you on thinner metal. Thicker metal, obviously, you can get away with it a little easier, but so we'll do the same to the other side and with the torch out. Contact. Really? That's how you're gonna do this? Alright, you win. I got a bolt handy. And a little bit more. Stop it. Much better. Contact. test fit bolt. A little bit of slag in there. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Clean those two sides up. Bolt this thing into place. All right, let's wrestle this thing into place. Now, I was able to find some washers to make up that 1/2 inch, so I'm not going to have to cut and drill any shims. This will work just as good. So it's got a lip that rides on. So you tighten the back bolt and actually draws the tooth bar in. And this is this side. So I have to get a longer bolt because I cannot put the lock washer behind that. These are 2. I'll get 3-inch bolts, 2.5 inch. Probably just cut them down. 4 washers. My spacer should be fine. So you leave these snug but still loose, and then you tighten this bolt. That bolt pushes up against this plate, one on each side. It actually draws this in to hold it. And once those, I guess you call them tensioning bolts, are tight, then you can tighten this. And you, my friends, are ready to dig. Well, there you have it. I think what I'm going to do, then I'll get some 3/4 inch all thread. And I'm just going to make longer bolts. I don't need the shoulder longer, I need more thread. But for now, that'll work. Get longer mounting bolts so I can put that lock washer in there. So right now we're flush and don't have anything to dig today. Ground's too frozen, but come spring, I got a little bit of dirt I want to move, and gotten by this long with a smooth bucket. Stumbled across this and thought, yeah, why not? Can't find any used tooth buckets. Price of new ones are almost $2,000 for a 78 inch. So it's be good enough for the time being. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you later.